Oh, what's going on, people? I'm out here taking my usual nature walk, and you know, I love life. I love living life. I love smelling the air. I always tell you guys about that. You should at least at some point try to connect with nature in this, when you have the opportunity instead of being all stuck in the city somewhere with congestion, try to get out in nature and do that. Now I'm out here in nature in general. So I'm always around it and I love it. You know, it gives me time to think and reflect and understand myself and just be one with nature. Just take it all in. Because life is not about taking yourself too seriously. Now that being said, let me stop here on this trail. That being said, I don't take myself too seriously. You know, and I'm very skeptical of people who take themselves too seriously in situations where, somehow, you know, they have achieved something as far as like social status, and somehow they're the see all, know all, and the way they think is the way that everyone else should think. You know? You know? They take themselves too seriously. Those are the people that we see in the world who really have insecurities, because I'm the mental guy and I do that. But it's about insecurities. You're insecure, and so whenever they encounter people who are secure within their own framing, they get a little displaced. They get a little, weird. And so they think and do and behave in certain ways that contradict the person and the facade that they built up for people to believe who they are, because they take themselves seriously, and we all have taken them seriously. I recognize talents when I see people, and I would never dispute the talent of another because I'm grounded in myself and I don't need to invalidate another person to lift myself up, right? I don't brag about anything. I never talk to you people. I never try to be the know-all. What I do is tell you that you're assholes and you're dysfunctional when I am affected. Only for those reasons. I don't talk about any other thing other than what I'm experiencing on a day-to-day basis that could result in harm or violence. And this is what happens every day. I'm not saying that I'm going to be that type of person. I'm going to do such a thing. But I'm making a point to you folks and to these particular people, because I see them every day, right? And I just felt there was a need. I just needed to address them right now while I'm having this walk and I'm thinking and stuff. I don't take myself too seriously. I never have, right? I enjoy life and everything is in leisure, and that's why blessings come to people who don't push on the things in life that are not important. Like likes on the video or such things. I would appreciate the likes on my videos, right? Because then I would know that I'm reaching an audience and I'm reaching the people that I want to reach. And I may be making a difference in their lives, because if they don't know they're assholes, well, maybe it's time that someone pointed it out to them. Just like you guys out there, just like you other YouTubers who have your opinions and you state your claim to fame, right? Right? Because you're big shots. I'm not on here because I want to be a big shot, right? I don't have to explain how I live my life and have to break down my life for anyone because they may feel a certain way about what they perceive about me. I don't have to do that, right? I'm taking my walks, and I'm really going to shut this down in a minute because it's getting dark out here, but I'm going to get these points out. I recognize talent, like I was saying a few minutes ago. I recognize talent, and some of you brothers have a lot of talent. You just take yourselves too seriously. You just think that you're bigger than what you are, right? And you are pretty big. Some of you are pretty big, right? And I respect I respect, your status. I respect the things you have earned on these platforms. I respect that. I'm not here to tear anybody else down. I'm not here to tear, because see, I think everyone has something to contribute to social media, on social media. And for those of us who gain a following, or people who want to relate to us and try to learn from us, then that's beautiful. That's always a beautiful thing. And so I always appreciate and recognize severe talent, especially when there's a lot of efforts that have been made to gain such things. And I'm checking out you guys. I check out some of you from time to time, right? I am a fan of social media. So yeah, when I have some time, I do browse, and I do, I like to hear discussions. Many of you have a lot of great discussions. Some of you are very fucking extremely talented. Some of you are very bright, right? There are a lot of master teachers, and I respect you guys. You are bright. I give you credit. But when some of you get too big in your own minds and have these opinions about who you think you are relative to the population, you're taking yourselves too seriously. When I talk to people, I'm trying to help these people. I really care on a level that I think is necessary, because see, remember I told you, you don't know what the next person is going to do. So the way you respond versus the way you react could make all of the difference in the world. And that's why I talk to you people. I talk to you because I'm looking at pure dysfunction, 100% dysfunction. I'm not petty, right? I'm a mature man, right? Doesn't matter how old I am, but I'm old enough. Let's put it like that. And I don't have time to play petty games. I'm living my life, and I'm doing what I do. Doesn't matter what I do. I don't need to sell that for anyone, right? I'm doing what I do, and within time, I'll reach those people that I need to reach, and that's important to me. I'm fulfilling my life. My life is fulfilled. I'm enjoying my life. When people are not completely solid in themselves, they may perceive others as such. So, like I said, if you're a ingenuous person in general, right, and you scheme and you live your life in ways that you are a shyster in every moment, and you're someone else. When you see people who really shine, or you see people who are really doing their thing in life, because see, it's not about getting some damn likes on the video. It's not about that. I don't have to talk about anything in my life other than the things that are relative to social connections amongst people. Because see, when you get socked in your mouth, or when you are in the middle of a gunfight, or any of these things that happen in this crazy ass world, that's why I talk about the behaviors. I want people to realize what they're doing, and then put a halt and put a break on that, so we can all get along and have some peace. But I'm not a petty man. Now it's getting dark out here, and I'm losing a little light. And actually, I'm about to cut my flashlight on and start finishing my walk and take it in for the night. But I am a real person. And it's beautiful when I can reach out here on social media and connect to other real people. People who want to stop being assholes. People who are not threatened by justice empaths. Because we're coming for your ass. If you're not trying to fight the good fight, we have something for you. I love bad behavior. I just don't love fake people who think everyone else is fake because they're fake people. You folks trying to grow this channel, so I would appreciate your likes. I would also appreciate your shares, because those shares will send my message further, and then maybe some of you can stop being assholes. Because see, I'm not being condescending. I'm not putting people down. But when people are assholes, they need to be called out. And some of you guys out there, you call out every day. So what is it called when you do it? Is it putting people down? Let me get back to my walk. You folks have a nice evening.